Okay, this is the demo for the maintenance system, or the maintenance request system for Mark Peschel for Computer Science 487W, Dr. Nguyen's class, December of 2023, due December 6th. So the first requirement is that tenants must be able to submit maintenance requests. I've implemented a rudimentary version of access control. So you can let's see, and this should also be forbidden, right, because it's cached. Okay, because I'm not logged in yet, all of these pages are forbidden to me, and I can go to login, and I can be a tenant. Whoops. Copy that. I log in, and then I can go to submit a maintenance request. I cannot browse the requests or browse tenants, but I can upload an image over here. Okay. Let's see, request ID, all that stuff. On the tenant side, I was going to display your name and apartment, but didn't have time. But that's handled in the server. So let me actually log in as a maintenance guy. So that's localhost, log in. Okay, so as a maintenance guy, I cannot submit requests, upload images, or browse tenants, but I can browse requests. So here are the list of requests currently available. And if I go to the tenant and try to upload a request, and right, so for photographs, you do images, browse. Obviously, you would want this to be part of the same page, but time limitations. So you upload the image, and then it redirects you to this URL, which you can copy and paste into your photo thing. Submit query, and then it takes you to your request and shows you the request. And you have, this is my apartment, and I said it was in the bedroom, and it's real messy, please clean up. And the current time is also assigned when you upload. Status is set to pending by default, and here is the photograph that I uploaded. So that's how uploads work. You can only request maintenance of your apartment because, of course, it assigns the apartment based on who you logged in as. One problem, one photo. Request ID and date time automatically generated, initially pending, good stuff. Now, as the maintenance guy, you can see none of these things are here. It hasn't been uploaded yet, but when I reload, here's 97D, bedroom. If I go to view, it says, real messy, please clean up. Which is good. That's what we want. Come on. Maintenance staff. Maintenance staff must be able to browse all maintenance requests with a variety of filters. Right. So we have apartments, and there's like fuzzy string matching, so you can type in a word like that in the middle, and it'll find all of the things with that letter or word. I can also do the layer, so you can search to in the apartment, and then search for it, which does nothing, and then kitchen, and it gets 2 in the apartment and kitchen in the location, just like that. Same deal with, I'm not going to show you every permutation, but if we want to exclude everything before November 13th at midnight, we can do that. Or we can do everything after November 13th at midnight. So time stuff works, and you can also apply the pending only, or completed only, or any. Which I think covers all of the functional requirements for searching. Staff member must be able to update the status of a request, so that's handled right here, and it's an on-change feature. So this is the bedroom, real messy, please clean up request. Let's search for completed, and now here's bedroom, real messy, please clean up. Nice and neat. Okay. Yeah. And you can just go through and view all of them, and because it's, you know, nice and, what's the word, restful? It's really frustrating to me to work with web apps like on the, what was it? Lion Path, where you can't open multiple tabs, and they have these awful internal structures for like having tabs, and it's just so much nicer to be able to use the features of your browser that are built in, and just, I don't know, it's really frustrating. But this works. I'm proud of this. I'm not proud of it as it is, but I'm proud of like the shape of what it could become. Okay, so manager logs in, and just to remind you, so I'm logged in as a tenant now, and I can submit requests. I cannot browse requests or browse tenants. I log in as manager, and now these things still show up because they're cached browser side, but if I try to reload, that doesn't come up anymore. Now I can view the tenants because I've logged in as a manager. And you can tell this is a very secure system. I don't even... Passwords are limited to 8 characters because they're all just the word password. But it's the gesture that counts, right? Anyway, a manager must be able to add a new tenant. So we can create tenant, and that automatically refreshes the page, and we have under the stairs. So you can create a tenant, move tenant to another apartment. This is accomplished by typing into this field here, and you press the enter key, and that applies it. And then we can close the page, reopen it, and you can see that the change stays, so he's no longer behind the shed. In the mortuary, sorry, in the shed behind the mortuary, Dorian Gray. And delete a tenant. Goodbye, sweet friends. Delete a tenant consists of the following information: tenant ID, name, that's real name and username, phone number, email, date of check-in, date of checkout. So I did not actually implement date of checkout. I've run out of time. I did implement date of check-in, but it's not like shown anywhere. You'll just have to take my word for it that it's that it saves the timestamp when you create an account. And apartment number. And that's about it. Yeah. Thank you and have a good night.